Hi guys, how you doing? I just recently got a 1.8 Golf engine, so I took out this clutch kit. This is a pressure plate. Sorry for the shaking, guys. This is the pressure plate. This is the flywheel. Then this is the clutch plate, and then this is the backing plate that puts pressure on the the clutch plate with this pin right here. So those are the nuts and what you call. So what we are going to do today is we are going to inspect it. I don't know much about it, so I'll be inspecting with you guys. So whenever if I call out something that you disagree with, I'll gladly welcome it, as I'm also learning, and then I'm open to being corrected, and then all the stuff. Yeah. So I don't know if it is going to be visible on our camera. Our pressure plate has some black spots here, and also the but it doesn't have like check here, so it doesn't have a groove or a ridge, so it seems like it is still okay. But those hot spots, normally you check for this black these black things here, those hot spots, they might just be like surface hotspots. They're not deep down. So if they're just surface hotspots, what you do is you get a sandpaper, and then you just, not too much, because if you do too much, then it might slip. Then you just simply rub it. Then if you see that these hotspots will go out or what, and then we're finished with the pressure plate, and then we're coming to our flywheel. So flywheel, normally we call this rings here, because it turns the starter. When you engage the starter, the gears from the starter, it hits this gears here, and then the flywheel turns. When it turns the engine. So that's why it is called a flywheel, because it flies around, so that the engine can start. This one also has some hot spots. Here's just the uh, the uh, the, the disc. I mean the what do you call? We'll come back to that one. We have some hot spots here also. So no, what you do is you just get a sandpaper also, sand it not too much, and then see if those hot spots will go away, because this car has been standing for so long, so that's why it has some kind of rust here. Our pressure plate, no, not our pressure plate, our clutch plate left uh, some dust here. This is just dust. You can just, if I do this, it will go away. So yeah, and then we're done inspecting our flywheel. Normally your flywheel, you inspect it here, you check your teeth, all of them, if they're still okay here. Normally when you get a starter, the starter hits here, and then if it hits here, so your teeth will have some kind of wear out on right right here where I'm pointing right here. So if they're not worn out here, or if they don't have like grinding and stuff, that means that your fly will still okay. But don't forget to check those hot spots and just polish them. Then if they go away, then you're good to go. Then on to our so this thing right here, normally you check here. If it is worn out, then you check this you check these spacers here. If they are worn out, like there is nothing here, this is just like a tire. If like a yeah, just like a tire. So when it goes around, it no when it goes around it, so the clutch plate spins. Let me show you. It goes in here like this. So when you hit the clutch plate, I did a video I think a while back, or check it out on how a clutch works. So when you hit the clutch, you press on this thing, and then it engages this pressure plate right here. That's why it is called a pressure plate. And then it releases the engine from the gearbox with this thing right here, so that this thing starts spinning by itself. And then when you release it to go, this pressure plate right here smashes with this clutch plate in contact with the flywheel, so that you can have movement. If it wasn't for this thing, you wouldn't be able to change your gears and stuff. So here you check for these pads. If you see that this side here, it has worn out to a point where you see some silver sauce, or it has been grinding this part right here, it means that you need to change your clutch plate. So that is just it, guys. Like I said, I don't know much about this. I'm just explaining what I know and what I've been through and what I've experienced. So if there's something I've missed, or if there's something you might add, welcome to it. Stay tuned for more videos to come. This was just to inspect it. Let me show you that engine that I'm talking about. Alright guys, so this is that engine. This is a 1.8 engine. I'm going to clean it up. That's where our clutch kit goes. So I'm not going to be using that one, because I'm going to do a conversion. So I'm going to put a new another flywheel here. I'll show you the process. Another flywheel here, and then yeah, this is the engine. It does run, it does start. I started it before I could acquire it, to make sure that I'm getting the right thing. Alright guys, stay tuned for more videos to come. Got the fixer. Don't forget to subscribe.